Swastiastu. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I say a single word about garbage, I want you to close your eyes for 3 seconds. Picture Bali. What do you see? A beautiful turquoise water, golden sunset over tanah lot, rice tea rice glowing green in Ubud. Nobody picture a beach covered in plastic bottle. And yeah, that's exactly what greets us every rainy season on Kuta, Legian, and Jimena. Literally tons of plastic waste washing ashore in a single land. The island of the god, drawing in the waste of human. So today, I'm Kadek Satriani Cahaya from SM Natalis Kasada. I am not here to make you feel guilty. I am here to make you believe something simple but powerful. Small action creates big impact. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look closely at the number. Bali generates of 3,000 tons of waste every single day. That is equal to hundreds of truckloads. And where does it go? Over half of it ends up in open dump site like Sobong landfill, or worse, it gets burned in backyard, thrown into river, and washed directly into our ocean. During the monsoon season, oceanic current push thousands of tons of plastic right into Bali western beaches. Now, we could blame the tourists, we could blame the government, we could blame the system, and yes, all of them play part. But here is the comfortable truth. Garbage doesn't fall from the sky. It's come from our head. The single-use plastic bag we accepted in the mini mart without thinking. The plastic straw in our iced coffee. The plastic water bottle brought for a quick trip. Ladies and gentlemen, Bali is not dying from one giant disaster. Bali is dying from a million small habits repeated every day by a local and visitor alike. This is where we're coming. And when we talk about young empowerment, we don't need to wait for ancient international summit or millions of dollars in funding to start leading. Think about the Balinese philosophy of Trihita Karana, the harmony beauty human with God and nature. It reminds us that protecting our environment is a daily, sacred duty. Ladies and gentlemen, environment means realizing that a small habit can damage an island. Small habit driven by young minds can also restore it. You don't need a political to say no plastic straw, thank you. You don't need permission to carry a reusable bottle of refuse single-use bag. You don't need to be famous to pick one pieces of plastic when walking on the beach. Consider the man of your action. If 4 million people is in Bali live by our generous energy, pick up just 5 pieces of plastic a week. That's over 1 billion pieces of trash removed every year. This is the mathematics of hope. Your passion, daily action, massive impact. But number on paper means nothing without action in the real world. So what does your environment look like in the practice today? It looks like young entrepreneur inventing eco-friendly alternative. It looks like students taking time to separate organic and recyclable waste at home. It looks like young group organizing community with clean up not just for an Instagram story, but for genuine impact. Ladies and gentlemen, global challenge require global awareness, but they are solved through local leadership. I challenge every young person today, choose one small action. First, switch to a reusable tote bag. Second, educating your family on waste management. Third, holding local business accountable. Commit to it. Repeat it and then inspire one other person to join you. Ladies and gentlemen, movements are not built by a single hero saving Bali alone. They are built when young people take ownership of their future through small, ordinary action and done consistently. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bali gives us its beaches, its culture, and its spirit of gotong royong. Now, Bali is asking for something in return. No miracle, no fortune, just this. Pick it up, carry it down, carry it forward. Small action, big impact. Let's save Bali, one small, brave choices at a time. I hope my speech has enlisted we all. And as usual, have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.